Have you ever thought that if you can still do certain things after 70, it could be the clearest sign you'll reach 100? It might look like simple abilities. Walking with energy, sleeping deeply, remembering details. But each of these everyday actions is actually a powerful sign of vitality. They prove that your body, mind, and spirit are working at a level far above average. And when combined, they often point to something extraordinary. The possibility of living a longer, healthier life even into your 90s or hundreds. In this video, we're diving into 8 things that reveal you are a rare gem among seniors if you can still do them after 70. From walking briskly without stopping to keeping your memory and social life strong. Each sign is a marker that sets you apart in ways you may not have noticed before. Stay tuned until the end because you'll discover how these 8 signs not only prove your rare strength but might just change the way you see yourself. By the time you finish this video, you'll not only know whether you have these abilities, but also realize how much they reveal about your future. Now let's get started. Number 1. Walking briskly without frequent rest. One of the clearest signs that you're not just aging but thriving is the ability to walk briskly without having to stop and catch your breath every few minutes. At over 70, this simple act is far more than just movement. It is a direct reflection of how strong your heart, lungs, and circulation still are. When you can keep a steady pace, it shows that your cardiovascular system is pumping efficiently, sending oxygen through your body the way it did decades earlier. This endurance is not common among seniors, and it places you in a category of people whose bodies are still functioning with remarkable strength. Think about Richard, a 76-year-old who enjoys taking his dog on long walks through his neighborhood. Many of his friends have slowed down, needing to sit after just a few blocks. But Richard keeps a steady pace, greeting neighbors along the way. His ability to walk briskly isn't just about his legs. It's his heart, his lungs, his circulation, all working together to give him freedom and energy. People notice it, too, often saying, "I hope I can move like you when I reach your age." That admiration is well-earned because few seniors keep this level of stamina. Physically, the ability to walk without constant rest reflects a rare combination of balance, endurance, and muscular strength. It signals that your joints are still functioning smoothly, your posture remains upright, and your energy reserves are strong enough to carry you through. It's not about speed or competition. It's about the confidence and independence that come from knowing you can get from place to place on your own terms. Walking briskly means you're less dependent on others, less worried about tiring out too soon, and more capable of enjoying life outside your front door. The psychological benefit is just as powerful. Being able to keep pace in the world around you strengthens your confidence, gives you a sense of freedom, and keeps you engaged in your community. You're not sitting back, watching life go by. You're actively participating in it. That is a gift not every senior has, and it sets you apart as someone who is aging with resilience. If you can still walk briskly without frequent breaks, you are carrying one of the strongest predictors of longevity. It shows that your body is resilient, your heart is steady, and your independence is intact. That one simple ability, often overlooked, may be one of the clearest signs that you are destined for many more years of active living. Number 2. Remembering names, details, and conversations easily. Another powerful sign that sets you apart after 70 is the ability to remember things clearly. Whether it's names of neighbors, the details of a story you heard, or even small conversations you had last week, memory is one of the first areas people worry about as they age. And for good reason. Many seniors begin to forget simple things, lose track of where they placed objects, or struggle to recall familiar faces. If you still have the ability to recall with ease, it's a rare strength that shows your brain is staying sharp and engaged. Picture Helen, a woman of 81 who regularly attends her church gatherings. While many around her occasionally forget who shared which story or who had which health concern, Helen always remembers the details. She asks people about their grandchildren by name, recalls which book they mentioned last month, and even brings up small conversations that others had forgotten. People are touched because they feel seen and valued. What Helen may not realize is that this simple ability is more than just politeness. It's a sign of strong cognitive health that makes her stand out. The science behind memory is simple yet profound. A brain that can easily recall information reflects healthy neurons, strong connections, and ongoing mental activity. It shows that blood flow to the brain is still robust, that the pathways responsible for attention and recall remain intact. When you remember details, it also means your focus is strong enough in the first place to register them, which is another mark of sharp mental resilience. This ability also plays a huge role in maintaining independence. When you can manage your daily tasks without constantly writing everything down or asking others for reminders, you retain control over your life. You're able to handle medications, appointments, finances, and conversations with confidence. This freedom gives you dignity and keeps you from relying too heavily on others. Perhaps most importantly, memory creates connection. People feel closer to you when you remember their stories. It strengthens bonds with friends and family, keeps relationships alive, and adds depth to every interaction. That emotional connection is one of the reasons memory is so closely tied to longevity, not just the number of years but the quality of them. If you're over 70 and still remember names, details, and conversations without effort, you are carrying a gift that few truly recognize. It means your brain is thriving, your social life is enriched, and your independence is preserved. This sign alone reveals that your journey toward a long, meaningful life is well on its way. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3. Balancing on one leg with steady control. A rare but deeply revealing ability after 70 is your capacity to balance on one leg without wobbling or quickly losing stability. This may sound like a small test, but it actually reflects an intricate harmony of strength, coordination, and neurological health. Balance depends on the cooperation of your muscles, joints, inner ear, and brain working together. And if you can still do this with ease, it shows that your body is aging in a way that preserves its foundation. Consider Thomas, a 79-year-old who likes to challenge himself by standing on one leg while brushing his teeth in the morning. To him, it feels like a fun way to keep his body active. But what he may not realize is how rare it is. Many of his peers would struggle to hold the pose even for a few seconds, needing to lean against a counter or abandon the effort altogether. Yet Thomas stays steady, his core strong, his posture upright. That simple act speaks volumes about his resilience and lowers his risk of falling, one of the most serious dangers for older adults. From a medical perspective, being able to balance on one leg is tied directly to longevity. Studies have shown that poor balance is linked to a higher chance of falls, fractures, and even overall mortality. It's not just about standing tall. It's about preventing the accidents that often lead to a rapid decline in independence. If you can keep your body steady in this small test, you demonstrate a strength that protects you in countless daily situations, from stepping off a curb to reaching for something on a shelf. Balance also reveals the vitality of your nervous system. To stay upright, your brain has to quickly process signals from your eyes, ears, and muscles, then respond with immediate adjustments. If you're still able to do this well into your 70s or 80s, it means your neural pathways remain responsive and sharp. This is a strong predictor not only of physical health but of cognitive health too. The emotional impact of balance is just as powerful. When you trust your body to hold you steady, you move through life with confidence instead of fear. You feel capable of walking into new situations, traveling, or simply enjoying a stroll without worrying that each step might bring you down. This freedom is one of the most precious gifts in later life, and it allows you to continue living fully rather than cautiously shrinking your world. If you're over 70 and can still balance on one leg with confidence, you possess a rare marker of longevity. It's a sign that your muscles, mind, and coordination are working together at a level many your age can no longer achieve. That quiet strength may very well be one of the reasons you are on the path to reaching 100. Number 4. Sleeping deeply through the night. One of the clearest signs that your body is still functioning at an exceptional level after 70 is the ability to sleep soundly through the night without constant interruptions. Sleep is often overlooked, yet it is one of the most important foundations of health. Many seniors find themselves waking every few hours, struggling with restlessness, or lying awake unable to fall back asleep. If you can still drift off easily and stay asleep for long, refreshing stretches, it's a rare gift that shows your mind and body are aging with remarkable balance. Think of Carolyn, who at 75 often jokes with her friends about how she sleeps like a rock. While they talk about tossing and turning or getting up several times to use the bathroom, Caroline enjoys a solid 7 hours most nights, waking refreshed and ready for her morning walk. What she may not realize is that her restful nights are a powerful reflection of her resilience. Good sleep means her body is repairing itself, her brain is clearing away toxins, and her energy reserves are being fully restored. Science tells us that deep, uninterrupted sleep is a marker of strong circadian rhythms and healthy internal systems. When you sleep deeply, it shows your hormones are balanced, your stress levels are controlled, and your brain is still able to move through the important stages of sleep that keep memory sharp and mood stable. For someone over 70, this means your body is still working in harmony, supporting not just physical strength but also emotional well-being. Poor sleep, on the other hand, is linked to nearly every chronic condition: heart disease, diabetes, memory loss, and depression. That's why being able to sleep deeply is so extraordinary in later years. It's a protective shield, strengthening your immune system and giving your mind the clarity it needs each day. Seniors who maintain this ability often find themselves not only healthier but also more positive, active, and socially engaged. The emotional side of sleep cannot be ignored. Waking rested allows you to greet each day with energy and optimism instead of fatigue. You feel more capable of enjoying time with family, pursuing hobbies, and participating in life. That renewed energy sets you apart because it keeps you from slipping into the cycle of tiredness that causes so many older adults to withdraw from the world. If you're over 70 and can still balance on one leg with confidence, you possess a rare marker of longevity. It's a sign that your muscles, mind, and coordination are working together at a level many your age can no longer achieve. That quiet strength may very well be one of the reasons you are on the path to reaching 100. Number 4. Sleeping deeply through the night. One of the clearest signs that your body is still functioning at an exceptional level after 70 is the ability to sleep soundly through the night without constant interruptions. Sleep is often overlooked, yet it is one of the most important foundations of health. Many seniors find themselves waking every few hours, struggling with restlessness, or lying awake unable to fall back asleep. If you can still drift off easily and stay asleep for long, refreshing stretches, it's a rare gift that shows your mind and body are aging with remarkable balance. Think of Carolyn, who at 75 often jokes with her friends about how she sleeps like a rock. While they talk about tossing and turning or getting up several times to use the bathroom, Caroline enjoys a solid 7 hours most nights, waking refreshed and ready for her morning walk. What she may not realize is that her restful nights are a powerful reflection of her resilience. Good sleep means her body is repairing itself, her brain is clearing away toxins, and her energy reserves are being fully restored. Science tells us that deep, uninterrupted sleep is a marker of strong circadian rhythms and healthy internal systems. When you sleep deeply, it shows your hormones are balanced, your stress levels are controlled, and your brain is still able to move through the important stages of sleep that keep memory sharp and mood stable. For someone over 70, this means your body is still working in harmony, supporting not just physical strength but also emotional well-being. Poor sleep, on the other hand, is linked to nearly every chronic condition: heart disease, diabetes, memory loss, and depression. That's why being able to sleep deeply is so extraordinary in later years. It's a protective shield, strengthening your immune system and giving your mind the clarity it needs each day. Seniors who maintain this ability often find themselves not only healthier but also more positive, active, and socially engaged. The emotional side of sleep cannot be ignored. Waking rested allows you to greet each day with energy and optimism instead of fatigue. You feel more capable of enjoying time with family, pursuing hobbies, and participating in life. That renewed energy sets you apart because it keeps you from slipping into the cycle of tiredness that causes so many older adults to withdraw from the world. If you're over 70 and can still sleep deeply through the night, it means your body is protecting you in ways many others no longer experience. It is one of the rarest and most valuable signs of longevity, quietly working in your favor every single night. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 5. Climbing stairs without severe breathlessness. Another ability that sets you apart as truly rare after 70 is being able to climb a flight of stairs without feeling like you have to stop halfway and catch your breath. Stairs are a natural test of both heart and lung function, demanding that your body deliver oxygen quickly and efficiently while your muscles work against gravity. Many older adults avoid stairs entirely, choosing elevators or limiting themselves to one-story living because the effort feels overwhelming. If you can climb with steady steps and only mild exertion, it is a powerful indicator of lasting cardiovascular strength. Take Harold, a man of 73 who still enjoys visiting his granddaughter's apartment on the 3rd floor. While his friends insist on taking the elevator, Harold walks up each step with measured confidence. By the time he reaches the top, he is winded but not exhausted, ready to sit and enjoy a family meal. What seems like an ordinary choice, using stairs, actually sets Harold apart as someone whose heart, lungs, and muscles are functioning at a level closer to a much younger man. Physiologically, climbing stairs requires coordination between multiple systems. Your heart must pump faster, your lungs must expand to bring in more oxygen, and your muscles must use that oxygen efficiently to keep moving. For most people over 70, these systems have weakened, leading to shortness of breath, chest tightness, or fatigue. If you can still climb without distress, it signals that your body is preserving its capacity to handle stress and recover quickly, a core trait of longevity. This ability also translates into everyday independence. Stairs are part of ordinary life. In homes, at churches, in public buildings. Seniors who avoid them gradually restrict their world, skipping social events or limiting activities because of fear or fatigue. Those who can still manage stairs have a wider world open to them. They can visit family, travel, and participate fully without feeling excluded. That independence is more valuable than many realize. It preserves dignity and strengthens both body and spirit. Climbing stairs without severe breathlessness also strengthens confidence. Each time you do it, you prove to yourself that you're still capable, still strong, still in control of your body. That confidence spills into other areas of life, making you more willing to try new things, to remain active, and to keep building the habits that extend your years. If you're over 70 and can still climb stairs steadily, you carry one of the most visible signs of resilience. It means your body is not just surviving but thriving, giving you the stamina and freedom that many your age have lost. That simple act of moving upward is also a reflection of the direction your life is heading. Toward more strength, more independence, and perhaps toward reaching the remarkable milestone of 100. Number 6. Maintaining a healthy appetite and proper digestion. One of the less obvious but deeply important signs of exceptional longevity after 70 is being able to enjoy food with a steady appetite and digest it without constant discomfort. Many seniors lose interest in eating, struggle with indigestion, or develop sensitivities that limit what they can enjoy. When you still find pleasure in meals, feel hunger naturally, and process food without frequent pain, it reveals that your body's metabolism is working at a rare and remarkable level. Take Joan, an 80-year-old who looks forward to family dinners every Sunday. While some of her peers nibble at small portions or complain about constant stomach upset, Joan serves herself a healthy plate, eats with genuine enjoyment, and finishes feeling satisfied rather than weighed down. Her children notice her steady energy, and they often comment that she looks vibrant and full of life. What they are really seeing is the outward expression of her strong digestive health, a quality that has quietly kept her resilient year after year. Healthy appetite and digestion go hand in hand with many protective systems. They signal that your body is still absorbing nutrients efficiently, that your stomach and intestines are working smoothly, and that your liver and pancreas are supporting metabolism the way they should. This balance is critical for energy, immunity, and even mood. Seniors who lose these abilities often begin to decline quickly because poor digestion means poor nourishment, and poor nourishment means weakened strength. It is also important to remember that appetite is not just physical. It's emotional. The desire to eat reflects engagement with life, interest in flavor, and a willingness to sit with others in social connection. Sharing meals is one of the most powerful ways to maintain bonds with friends and family, and the ability to enjoy them without fear of discomfort is a priceless advantage. Those who maintain their appetite often maintain their joy, and that joy feeds directly into longevity. Proper digestion also prevents the fatigue that so many seniors feel after meals. Instead of being drained or weighed down, you feel energized and ready to continue your day. That resilience allows you to stay active, to take walks, to visit with loved ones, and to continue living life fully. It is not just about eating. It is about sustaining the cycle of strength that supports everything else you do. If you are over 70 and can still eat with enthusiasm, digest comfortably, and feel nourished afterward, you are carrying a rare marker of vitality. It shows that your body is still working in harmony, turning food into strength and giving you the foundation to thrive well into your later years. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 7. Recovering quickly from minor illness or fatigue. A sign that truly sets you apart in your later years is the ability to bounce back quickly after a minor illness or a spell of tiredness. Many seniors find that even a common cold or a few days of fatigue can leave them drained for weeks, sometimes triggering further health problems. If you're someone who can catch a bug, take the time to rest, and then return to your normal routine without lingering weakness, it means your immune system is still working with the strength of someone much younger. Think of Samuel, an 82-year-old who recently came down with a seasonal cold. While some of his friends would need extended recovery time, Samuel took a few days off, drank fluids, and by the end of the week was back to tending his garden. His neighbors were surprised, saying, "You bounced back faster than any of us." What they were really observing was a body that still heals, restores, and adapts quickly, a rare trait after 70 that points to deeper resilience. Physiologically, quick recovery means your immune system is still producing the right responses to protect you, while your body's repair mechanisms remain strong. Cells heal, inflammation reduces, and energy levels rise back to normal. This is not something to take for granted because it shows that your defenses are intact and that age has not fully slowed down your natural ability to fight back. That rare strength is often one of the clearest predictors of not just longevity but quality of life in those added years. Recovery also plays a vital role in independence. If you can handle life's small setbacks without needing extended care, you preserve your ability to live on your own terms. You don't feel trapped by fear of illness, and you don't lose weeks or months of activity to something small. Instead, you continue moving forward, confident that your body will meet you halfway and restore your strength. The emotional benefit is just as meaningful. Seniors who recover quickly often feel younger at heart, knowing they can rely on themselves. It builds a sense of confidence and gratitude, and it keeps you from falling into the trap of worrying that every little health issue could be the beginning of decline. That positivity reinforces your overall resilience, fueling the very energy that helps you keep going. If you're over 70 and still able to bounce back quickly from minor illness or fatigue, it shows that you have a rare kind of strength. It means your immune system, your energy, and your will to thrive are still intact, pointing you toward a longer, healthier life that continues to surprise and inspire those around you. Number 8. Sustaining meaningful social connections and enjoying conversations. One of the most powerful and often underestimated signs of longevity after 70 is your ability to keep meaningful relationships alive and truly enjoy conversations with others. Many older adults withdraw into isolation, either because of declining health, loss of confidence, or simply fewer opportunities to socialize. But if you still look forward to talking with neighbors, engaging with family, or sharing stories with friends, it shows that your emotional vitality and mental well-being remain strong. Think of Alice, A woman of 77 who makes time every week to call her friends, visit her local community center, and chat with her grandchildren about their school projects. Her laughter is genuine, her interest in others never fades, and people around her feel uplifted by her presence. What Alice may not realize is that these conversations aren't just pleasant. They are preserving her brain health, protecting her mood, and lengthening her years. Science has consistently shown that isolation shortens life expectancy while connection extends it. Talking with others keeps your brain active, exercises your memory, and provides the emotional balance that fights off depression and anxiety. Each conversation stimulates parts of the brain tied to attention, recall, and empathy, meaning that your mind is being exercised in ways no puzzle or book can fully replace. For someone over 70, this is one of the greatest shields against decline. There is also a protective strength in knowing you are not alone. Strong social connections give you a network of support. People who notice if something is wrong, who encourage you to keep active, and who remind you that you are valued. That sense of belonging is vital for seniors because it keeps you engaged with the world rather than shrinking away from it. Emotionally, these connections bring joy. Sharing a laugh, telling a story, or listening to someone else's life experiences reminds you that every day still has meaning. This joy strengthens your resilience, lowers stress hormones, and contributes directly to the length and quality of your life. If you're over 70 and still nurturing relationships and delighting in conversations, you are carrying one of the most extraordinary signs of longevity. It means your mind, your heart, and your spirit are aligned in a way that sets you apart as truly rare. This ability, perhaps more than any other, ensures that the path ahead is filled not only with more years but with richer ones. Final thoughts. As we close this video, take a moment to reflect on the 8 rare abilities we've explored together. Walking briskly, remembering details, balancing with confidence, sleeping deeply, climbing stairs, enjoying food, recovering quickly, and connecting meaningfully. Each one might seem ordinary at first glance, but at your age, they are extraordinary. What stood out to you the most? Which of these signs do you see in yourself? Or which one do you feel inspired to strengthen moving forward? This isn't just about making a list of abilities. It's about recognizing the truth that if you can still do these things after 70, you are rare. You are carrying within you the strength, resilience, and vitality that set you apart. And these qualities point toward a future that may stretch all the way to 100 and beyond. By honoring these gifts and continuing to care for them, you're not just adding years to your life, you're adding life to your years. So celebrate these abilities no matter how simple they may seem. They are markers of independence, confidence, and joy, and they remind you that the journey ahead is still rich with possibility. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.